Praise the Lord. Welcome to a daily broadcast, The Word of Faith. So we are doing a series on humility is a release button. Look at what Jesus is teaching us in Matthew 23:10. Nor are you to be called instructors, for your one instructor, the Messiah. The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. That means, look at this. Jesus is our role model. He is a King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He is the creator of this world. He is worshipped by angels. He is mighty in power. But he took a towel, a basin and water, and he washes the disciples' feet. Look at the example he set. Today, we all want just names, titles and positions. Nobody wants to be a servant. But let me tell you something, how the kingdom works. The kingdom works when we go low, when we do menial things, when we don't hesitate to do menial things. When God notices that, God will lift that person. You understand? So sometimes people crave for positions, people crave for importance, people crave for priority, people crave for titles, people crave for a stage. No, let me tell you, this is a secret with Jesus' teaching, that when you become a servant, when you have a servant heart, God will surely take notice of you. Be it in a family, be it in an office, be it in the church, look for ways to serve. Have that servant heart. When you serve, God will lift you up. Understand? Then look at some quotes of great men of God. Look at this. A great man is always willing to be little. I'm quoting some quotes from great men of God. Great, it is A.W. Tozer, a great man of God, A.W. Tozer. For a Christian, humility is absolutely indispensable. Okay? Without that, there can be no faith. A.W. Tozer. Then C.S. Lewis. A proud man is always looking down on things and people. A proud man is always looking down on things and people. But as long as you look down, you cannot see what is above. Okay? Then, look at this. This is Saint Augustine. Do you wish to be great? Do you wish to be great? Then humility is a beauty's crown. That means if you want to be great, first you have to become a servant. You understand? You have to serve. Okay, you should have a servant heart. You understand this? See, I always give an example. Many times people see only a pastor and a worship leader in the church. They are in the focus, they are in the limelight. But if you see a wall clock, you see these two hands. One is a small hand and one is a big hand. Say these two are the pastor and the worship leader. But if you turn the clock backwards, you will see tiny wheels. These tiny wheels are not noticed. But these tiny wheels are helping these hands to rotate. You understand? So God looks behind the clock. You understand this? So when you are sweeping the church, God looks. When you are lifting those chairs, God looks. You understand? When somebody is cleaning something which is not good, God looks at that. You understand this? So when everybody likes to have importance, big jobs, big titles, no, a servant heart. A person who's got a servant heart, mark my words, is humble. When he's serving, look at this, when he's serving, God's grace is released. When he's serving, God's power is released. When he's serving, God's presence is released. When he's serving, promotion definitely comes into the person's life. You understand? So as Christians, we are supposed to have a servant heart. Look for ways to serve the church. Look for ways to serve people. Look for ways to serve in the family. So when you serve, you will be noticed. Okay, that is what Joseph did. That is what Ruth did. That is what Esther did. Notice, Joseph was promoted, Ruth was promoted, and Esther was promoted. Okay, God bless you.